Hey guys, I'm Yuyukirby here, and I'm back. And so is our good friend Spyro, as you no doubt read from the title. Yes, I am returning, going to be doing the Spyro Reignited trilogy. The reason why I'm doing this is because, well, we haven't done 3, but this isn't going to be focused on 3. I'm actually going to start with doing the first 2 games, so we can see how different they are. I'm still going to kind of fumble, but I'm hoping to be able to start doing it. So we're going to start up a new game and load up the original Spyro the Dragon. There's no subtitles, so I'm still going to kind of be quiet for the cutscenes, though. But no lines have actually been changed, so don't worry. Apologize for that.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
I really like the new voice they did for Nasty Nork. It sounds much better and funnier.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
And if you were locked in under a rock and you don't know, yes, that was Tom Kenny as Spyro. They had him come back and back for all 3 of these games. So we are finally back in Artisan Homeworld, and it looks beautiful. Let us start with rescuing our old friend Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Yep, like I said before, all the lines are done by new voice actors. None of them have changed. And the Nork's got a big update look, and so did Spyro. As you notice, his flame is now a wider cone, and also we have burn textures in the grass. I'm going to start off our adventure by going straight to here, and we acquire a skill point. We go to our guidebook. We can see that Spyro 1 has a group of skill points that we're going to be doing. And I'm going to be adding those onto this LP. If it's one I have to exit the stage and redo, I won't show. But yeah. And the episodes are still going to be how they were originally, but there's going to be a lot more trivia. Like, prime example, the Japanese name for artisans was Green Garden. That sounds completely like a Sonic stage, and I'm aware, but it sounds really good. Another little bit of trivia actually 2 other little bits of trivia actually refer to Spyro himself. Originally, he was going to be green, and his name was going to be Pete. Yeah, they originally, Sonic was originally making a Pete Dragon game, I believe. Or it was just a coincidence. So, yeah.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The Artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Yep, so just like in the original game, we have to beat a stage in order to go into the boss. We're going to be doing all the stages just because we can. Like I said, and we have this strange door here. I've been playing a little bit ahead of myself. I had to wait a little bit because I was a bit busy, so I have not seen what's behind the door. If anything, I might end up if I did, it's gonna.
Your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Sorry about that, talking about a little bit during that, and also I just basically stopped. Real quick, I did love that he had the painting Sparks, and Sparks flew into the scene. By the way. Anyway, off topic. If anything is behind that door, that will actually wait until the end game, even if it's something fun and has nothing to do with the game. Yes, so another little hint of trivia. To ensure Spyro had an authentic glide, Insomniac hired a NASA rocket scientist to use his training in flight control to inspire the glide. I stumbled over that because I was actually going to read that as title. I originally read that as title, but no, that is, yeah, it's something I really like.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
And so there is all 4 artisan dragons found. We just need to find the remaining treasure. And until this guy, I actually want to show something cool. Okay, so you see those gems right in front of us? In this version, they actually gave something that makes gem hunting even easier. If you press the R3 button, I think this also counts for, well, R3 right stick button. Oh, wrong one. That was look. Press L left stick. Sparks will point at gems, just like how he did in Spyro 2. Which honestly is like, which I don't like that it's clicked the R button. I said it again. The L button in, but I do like how they added that. I really do like how they added that. But we're only going to use it if it's, hey, we don't have all 100 gems. I was going to say 100 gems. This world has 100 gems. If we don't have every single gem. We have this north to get rid of. We also have the balloonist area too. Oh, also, rolling is back and it doesn't have a still doesn't have a use. I'm still gonna fumble over words. Wait, we've now 100%ed Artisan's homeworld. Also, look at the water. It is water. It is not dotty goo. I love that. Also, talk to the balloonist.
If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons,
they have voice acting, and I don't need to actually hold off on talking to them. I mean, I don't actually have to stop talking when I talk to them because they have speech bubble. Anyway, that is 100% of Artisan Homeworld, and now let us go into the first stage, Stonehill, known in Japanese as Speed Chase. I don't know why they called it Speed Chase. It's really weird and kind of funny, to be honest. Oh, also, you can actually control Spyro and Green Flame in these, which is, it doesn't do anything. I just find it really cool. It's inverted controls too, by the way. So, yeah. Interesting note, it is actually said that Stonehill is Spyro's birthplace. but there's actually no evidence to support this, so it's all a speculation type thing. I don't really mind if it is. Anyway, as you see, Stonehill actually looks a lot beautiful. I'm gonna be saying that for every stage, okay? So forgive me. Also, we're gonna go real quick check the skill point, and for this, we need to burn the hidden pink tulip. Not every stage will have skill points. I will actually be double checking just to make sure if they do or don't. So forgive that. So now, alright.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Oh please, you're gonna be falling off cliffs a lot. So if you recall, there's a key chest down there, and there's also a extra little area in here. We're actually going to be going to the extra area. We'll save the key chest for last. Like these gems I typically miss. Alright. But yeah, so another thing for this LP is I wanted to start simple, and because I'm going to actually start putting care into this. I mean, not that I didn't put care into the original ones. For those who are going to ask, what about Klonoa? I might actually come back. I don't know, because I've never played the Wii version. I do want to get my hands on it though, and so I can see how different it is. If it's just like visual changes, I mean, this is a visual change, but it's like a completely new version. Also, I grew up with this game, and so I wanted to actually beat this game again. Also, the Reignited trilogy gives me a reason to actually LP3.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Yeah, I was going to cover that in a little bit. Yeah, they did not do a hover, and they didn't add a hover to this game, which kind of, I'm indifferent to the fact that they didn't add a hover into this. I mean, the original game didn't, but there are also some of those hard, annoying jumps. Anyway, we're going to go in here for a minute, and if you recall, our skill point said burn the hidden pink tulip, and we got in the skill point. Oh, you also noticed that these things are also here. If you recall, these things block the edge of the world, and invisible wall will actually break if you approach them. Watch the pillar. The gems will glow too. That is really cool detail. That may have been the original, but I don't think it was. Anyway, yes, the egg thieves are back too. They didn't add any more. I apologize for that. So yeah, so they didn't really add any new dragon eggs. Because, like I said, this is a very faithful thing. Toy Story Bob when Toy Story Bob was doing Spyro and Crash, they stayed really faithful to the original. I mean, granted, Crash still had the if you die, you lose all the boxes you have to do first run. But they changed that so it was only in for color gem stages. I might actually do Crash in the future. Yeah, all three, but one will not be 100%. I'm not going to get. I'll talk about that when I actually get to cover that. But yeah, just let you know, I'm not going to 100% Crash one. I think if people actually have played it, they will go, yeah, it's not really worth it. Anyway, we go into here. Also, I do love how shiny the gems are, by the way. They just look, I like how shiny. Alright, also, you might have noticed this, but they've actually made the blues a lot lighter. Also, here is another dragon statue, and it's a crystal one.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Interesting note, in the early demo, there's an additional gem awarded to the player for entering the return home whirlwind. But as we see, it's no longer a whirlwind. It's a little thingamajig, just like the old dragon said. I like the new look of the return home thingamajig. I don't know, they just feel really nice to me. Also, for those going, I fumbling my words again. I need to stop that. I will actually be mentioning early demo stuff for these games, mostly because a lot of them is actually pretty interesting.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
Gonna pop that in. And there we go. 100% completion of Stonehill. And you know, the last time I ended this early, but you know what? Let's go handle that. Let's go take care of our stage. I've been, I handled this, I ended around this time, but we still have, we're pretty good on time, so let's cover Stone Hollow. Not Stone Hollow, Dark Hollow. Well, so you see, they kept the enemies respawning thing, but it doesn't matter. They still will drop pearls for a life. Anyway, and now we enter Dark Hollow, also known as Night Square in the stage. In Japanese. I have no idea why I said in the stage. That is my fault. So, interesting note that we're going to start off on in Night Square. That intro cutscene we saw with the interviewing, that actually was set in this stage, but during the day. However, we can only go to it when it's at night. And speaking of the opening scene, none of the dragons we saw are in the stage, which is really weird, honestly. Anyway, I can actually do this. As you see, this shield metal armor and stuff is shiny as heck. It's shinier than what they originally were. I like the new shiny. Also, we have these big guys. They will still just belly bounce us. Even though how they look way more threatening than what they did originally in the game, than in the original game, they're still completely unthreatening. I also love the little stumble they do when you hit them.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you wanna zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
We can also do that by pressing the R3 button. Does that mean the R3 can stop us? No, it can't. Yes, I actually had to try it because I actually was curious if it actually did that. You know, I love the music for Dark Hollow. It's one of my favorite themes of this game. Well, granted, I have a lot of favorite music, but this is, it's somber. It's just really somber. Also, so I also love how they added a bookcase right here. Like, why is there a bookcase here? You can't even interact with it. Like, why? Also, interesting note, if you glide into a wall, you actually will just plummet. You won't just break your glide, it will actually be a plummet. That's a really cool thing. So I apologize for that. I apologize if you heard that. That was my phone ringing. And it was a robocall. So, ignore that.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escaped those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
I don't know why you were making that gem up, Sparks. Yeah, that's really weird. There's also a weird thing in Peacekeeper's World that I'm actually going to show off too. Also, this does something, but it's actually the first time you're playing this, and you do this. Well, at least Reignited Trilogy, you will get a trophy for this. Almost every stage has a trophy skill, a trophy skill point thing to do too. I call them skill points. Just they're weird. They're cool little things. Yeah. So I've been actually working to get those on my own game. So I'm not actually going to try getting those. I apologize if that makes anyone sad, but I apologize for that. But some of them can be a little bit annoying, and some of them also can be really weird and out of the way.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
I like how he had Dragon Skull. Alas, poor York. I knew him, Horatio. Anyway, we know and we 100%ed since Narcala. So that I think I would call this first episode of Spyro 1 Reignited done. We went through one extra stage than the original. But this might be a little bit shorter because you guys have already seen this. Spyro 2 probably will be the same length depending on stuff. But I will see you guys next time for possibly finishing up Artisan Home. Take care, everyone.